guys, welcome back to my channel. Thanks for joining me today. So today I thought I would do a little video on two foundations that are very different but kind of promise the same thing. And that is the L'Oreal True Match, and I'm in the color W6 Sand Beige. And the Maybelline Fit Me Shine Free Foundation. And this is in that stick concealer looking type of packaging. So first of all, I've just heard a lot of hype about this. Everybody uses it. I've seen from Nicole Guerrero to Ciao Bella, and they're just like raving about this. So I went out and got this, and I've been using it for a few weeks. And I have to say I really like it. At first when I tried it, I can't say that I absolutely fell in love with it. It took me some time. I recently just did my last makeup routine, my fall makeup. I used this. So if you want to see how I apply it and how it looks and wears, I'll link that video down below and you guys can go check that out. So I really like this. First of all, I like the packaging. I like that it's small. You can throw it in your bag. It's perfect to travel with. Truthfully, it's perfect to take with you anywhere. So it promises to be super blendable makeup, broad spectrum SPF 17, and really the whole stick with this foundation that it's supposed to just look flawless on your skin. It's supposed to blend and mesh in well with your skin tones and things like that. And it does. It really does match me quite well. And the thing is, you do pour it out in here, I shake it up. It doesn't come out like a big blob like the L'Oreal Magic Nude that is super liquidy dripping down your hand. So, you know, you can pretty much use it with a beauty blender. I like to use it with my Real Technique stippling brush. You can build up the coverage. This is probably a medium coverage foundation. You can build it up even more. It doesn't look cakey. I have found, though, for me, a lot of people said, oh, this looks great for my oily skin. Yeah, I think if you have oily skin, it works great. I think if you have dry skin, it would work well, too, in my opinion. I have combination, but more so on the oily side. I find that I really have to use my Neutrogena Shine Control powder with this. I use my Shine Control with anything, any kind of matte powder. I use just about all my foundations with the mattifying powder. I think it works really well with the Neutrogena Shine Control. When I first started using this foundation, I found by the end of the day I was quite oily. Once I was using my Neutrogena Shine Control powder or a primer under this, it had eliminated that. Now I don't notice too much. I don't know if my skin was just going through something or, you know, without a powder this is more oily for my skin. I'm not sure, but you know, I've been wearing it for a couple weeks now straight and it hasn't broken me out, which I really like. It matches really nicely with my skin tone. I do use a Shine Control powder with it. To make it last, I find you definitely need a setting spray, a primer, or even both. And that's to get, you know, really the most out of any foundation. I do like the price point on this. You can find this anywhere. Walmart, Target, the drugstore for like $8. I think it's definitely a great foundation to keep in your collection. It's so easy to work with. You don't have to worry about it drying too quickly or having to work in sections. You can just dot it on, and like I said, I like to use a stippling brush. Pretty quick and easy to run errands with, do tutorials with if you're just starting out with makeup. If you have makeup that's too dark or too light, buying one of these and mixing them I think is really great. The more I wear this foundation, I have to say, the more I do really like it. I don't think that it's blown me away. It doesn't last 24 hours. It does transfer clothes, or if you have your hand like this, things like that. Because, you know, it is a cheaper end foundation. I would give this B+. I'm a foundation junkie. I'm being really harsh. I have a lot of foundations that I like, and so I'm a tough critic. But that's pretty good for this. So I do really like it, and I think that you guys should just go out and give it a try, especially if you're new to makeup or you can't find a foundation you particularly like or nothing matches your skin. Great idea. The other foundation that I wanted to talk about today that I've been trying out is the Maybelline Fit Me Shine Free Foundation. And it comes in this little packaging that kind of makes it look like concealer. It's anti-shine core. Okay, I'm in the color 235 Pure Beige. So I am wearing this today, and I have done a video on this makeup look that should be posted either before or after this one, I'm not sure, and you will see how I apply this and how it looks in that video. I usually, or lately, have been using my flat top kabuki from Sedona Lace 602 to apply it, and basically I just kind of put it on almost like I would with highlighter or concealer, but yet all over my face. And I concentrate it more so on my cheeks because that's where I like most of my coverage. And like I said, it kind of looks like a concealer stick. It has a center core in it that's supposed to be the shine-free like mattifier. And when I went and put this on my skin, you can't even tell, but I went and put this on my skin and I blended it out. You really can't tell that it's there. It matches really well. The reason I put these two in the same category is because they're affordable drugstore makeup, and they both claim to kind of fit your skin tone, which I think with foundation is the most troublesome for some people and yet the most important. It's always, you know, it's sometimes hard to find that perfect match if you're just starting out with makeup, or, you know, you have different skin tones. I wouldn't say that this anti-shine core Fit Me foundation is wonderful for dry skin. I would think just for oily skin, in my opinion. The L'Oreal True Match could be both for oily or dry, I think. But this one is very, very matte. I like I haven't been using it as long as the L'Oreal True Match. It hasn't broken this out or anything. This spray. I do use a primer underneath it to kind of help mute any kind of imperfections and give this a little bit, give this foundation more help. And I'm using the Revitalift, L'Oreal Revitalift, so that really blurs all your imperfections and gives you kind of like a clean slate to work with. So I like this foundation. I know there's been a lot of iffiness, if you will, about this foundation. However, I think that this is a foundation, if you can find a color that fits you, that every girl would benefit from in a travel makeup bag. You know, you should always bring your favorite foundation with you, but maybe in your purse, you're traveling on an airplane. The last couple summers, I've actually done a lot of traveling via airplanes, and it was my first time being stuck on an airplane for 8 hours, or on an airport, excuse me, for 8 or 9 hours, maybe even longer. I literally got out at like 2 in the morning due to like thunderstorms. So anyway, I think I would have benefited from having like a foundation stick or something like this in my bag. Even if you had like a really light one for concealing or your under eyes, one for your skin tone, and then I kind of wanted to try like the darkest one they have. It's like the coconuts, I think it's called, for a cream bronzer. Because I think that although this may not be the most covering foundation or the best looking foundation on an individual, the packaging is fantastic. I wish every foundation company packaged our favorite foundations in something like this that we could travel with. So I would think, for me, I will always have one of these just to throw into my makeup bag. If I get stranded somewhere due to bad weather, or I'm on a plane or something else, packaging and the versatility of it and just the kind of take it with you everywhere is what I really like. So I think this is great to pick up for traveling, and just in case. I mean, they were having a sale at these on Target. They were like $5 or so. And I've heard the Maybelline Fit Me concealers are actually pretty amazing. They're like the NYX HD, which you guys know I love. So this is worth a try, especially now because they're on sale. That's kind of why I'm pushing this. And it doesn't break me out. It's great for oily skin, like I said. I think it would cling to a lot of dry patches and it would be harder to apply. Dry skin. I feel like this sometimes can settle in a few of my imperfections. That's why I like wearing a primer underneath it. You know, it doesn't claim to be the most concealing foundation. It doesn't transfer though. I have noticed that. And it feels very weightless. Like I'm not wearing any foundation. So these foundations do what they say they're going to do. They are a drugstore. Like this is like $5 or $6 now. They're great price points. They're worth having in your collection for different reasons. So I would definitely give them a try because you may find one that you like. So what's on my list? It is the Revlon Colorburst Matte Balm, and this one's in 210 Unapologetic. I love this. It's the matte one. I also got a red that I tried out too. These are the only two colors I really liked, to be honest. And this is the Lacquer Balm. So this one's like a shiny, shiny red, which I thought would be perfect for the holidays. And this is like the most amazing color that I love, this pink. I don't have any lip color like this. So I really like both those colors, and I really like the formulation. And they smell minty. So anyway, thanks for joining me, guys. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more videos. I really appreciate you. Welcome to my channel if you're new. Don't forget, I am on Instagram, instagram.com/Duquay27, facebook.com/DanielleDuquay27, and pinterest.com/Duquay. And I'll just put those here and down below so you can check me out and you can keep up on me. I'm active on Instagram and on Facebook, and you can just always know when my videos are up and things like that. So have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful day. I can't wait to see you in my next video, and I appreciate you all tuning in. I love you all. I think about you guys all the time, and I appreciate all of your support. You're wonderful. Bye, guys.